of questions for you about the movie. What is it for you guys? I know I work hard in school since next year I'm going to high school.
I work hard too for high school so I can get into
You guys to work really hard.
Hello, I'm Hayden, and welcome to the 5th episode of the Late Bell podcast. Today we're going to be talking about plays, and most importantly, the musical theater program at ALMS, ShowBiz Kids. So, what was your guys' first play that you ever remember being in?
So, when I was really young, I was in a couple productions of The Nutcracker, but I would consider my first theater real thing. It was a production with
Puffs
with Theo.
And Theo, was that your first
No,
play also?
I
What was your first play?
In Peter Pan, and I had one line, and I'm pretty sure it was 10 seconds late. And yeah.
So my first play, I guess you can call it, at Davis, we had a drama program kind of. So each of the grades would do their own show. So for the kindergartners my year, we had almost a cabaret just full of Disney stuff. So each class got a different Disney movie, and then you got to sing songs from it. So my class, we were Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So we all dressed up as the Seven Dwarfs, and we all had little hats and everything. I just remember them being really itchy. That was the only thing I remember.
Did you each get specific dwarves?
Yeah, we each got
Who were you?
I forget. This is in kindergarten, so I honestly forget.
Yeah.
But yeah. So talking about plays, we have an upcoming show in ShowBiz Kids. We have Sister Act. Are you guys really excited for that?
10 out of 10.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be really fun.
You think?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be really fun.
What are your guys' roles? What are your parts?
Literally the same person.
Oh yeah,
Mary Stevens.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So me and Caitlin are Mary Stevens, and then what are you?
Sweaty Eddie.
So does someone want to share what Sister Act is about?
Okay, sure. So I remember reading the synopsis for the play. It's not much different than the movie, but it's
Oh yeah, there is a movie. Go watch the movie before you see the show, and then you can understand it
No
perfectly.
spoilers.
late 70s, and this girl gets kicked out of. You know what?
I'll explain.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, there's this girl. Her name is Dolores, and she's a singer, and she's dating a really bad man. She sees him.
You're much better at explaining this than I would have been.
She sees him kill someone, and so she's runs away, and she's really scared that he's gonna come find her. So the police send her to a church, with is it called a nun convent or something like that? But she hides out with them. And she learns how to be a nun. She teaches them singing and everything. And yeah, and it's just about them it's just about hiding and her becoming friends with everyone and teaching them how to sing and everything like that.
She wasn't really adapted to any of this very Christian Catholic behavior, but when she got with the nuns, she learned a lot about that, and then Sweaty Eddie comes in and does all his stuff.
So who is Sweaty Eddie?
He's the cop that hid Dolores in the convent, and eventually they fall in love.
I ship. Not the actors.
Like what Caitlin was saying, she doesn't really have any experience with being a nun. I'm pretty sure they don't mention this in the play, but in the movie, in the beginning, she actually did go to a very Catholic school, but she got in trouble a lot. She didn't pay attention. She would joke around, and yeah. So it's really funny how then she ends up becoming a nun and actually learning how to be a nun.
It's good to be a nun.
So yeah, the songs are really good. I really like it. I like all the songs. I think
stuck
they're really
in my
fun.
head 24/7.
I know. It's like I come home from all our rehearsals, and then it's just like everything's stuck in my head. And my parents are like, "You gotta keep it down. You're like singing a little too much."
Sometimes, I mean, this is kind of random, a little off topic, but sometimes I get mashups of songs that I make in my head stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And I had one recently with that new the 1, 2, buck on my shoe. You know that? Like the TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like 5, 6 Nike kicks, the snack that smiles back, goldfish. that was stuck in my head for like ever.
That's really funny. Those two do not have to do anything with each other. That's really funny that you made that up.
I don't know where I got it from.
I just pictured in my head when you said that nuns eating goldfish.
Oh my god.
I don't find that so strange, but at the same time I do. Like, it feels like it should be strange, but it's like
it feels
not.
like it should be in the show.
Yeah. But anyways, the show is on, I believe it's on like May 17th and 18th. It's on like
depending on the cast.
Yeah, but we can post when the show is going to be. It's sometime in like the 10s or like around then, the middle of May. Thursday, Friday, we have a show on Thursday, show on Friday, and 2 shows on Saturday. So we're definitely looking forward to that. So you guys should also come. And yeah, I think you guys are going to have really fun.
A lot of people ask me my show dates for different shows, and I never know, and I have to tell them like last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're too busy focusing on like the other stuff. You're like, I don't know when the dates are. I'm just like
no offense, but you expect me to know my show dates when I'm really just auditioning right now.
That's funny. So did you guys have fun in Remember the Magic, which was our first show of this year?
I did. In case you weren't watching, you should have been. I was in How Far I'll Go. You were in.
I'm probably not going to name them all, but mainly I was in...
Lost in
Why am I blanking out on what
Lost
it's called?
in the Woods.
You were in like
That's
with the
not what I
boy
was gonna
band.
say.
With the boy band.
No,
Yeah, Lost in the Woods, but I was going to say You'll Be in My Heart.
You'll be in my...
right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just about to say that.
So I was supposed to be in a few songs, but just like a lot of stuff was happening, so I ended up helping out with
Crew?
With crew. I ended up helping with crew, and I painted a lot of like sets and stuff like that, which was it was still really fun. I got to do that last year also, which was also really fun.
So, at the time we are recording this podcast, the state test was today. Did you guys take it?
I did.
I took it.
Did you?
I did.
Yes. Did you guys think it was easy, hard?
It's kind of what I expected. I knew we were going to have to do that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be super specific, but I knew we were going to have to write what we had to write and answer these multiple choice questions. And I know tomorrow we're going to have to do way more writing.
Yeah.
But
honestly, my least favorite part of just, I feel like anything like in general is just writing. I feel like I always end up rushing because it's like, to me, it just like takes all the energy out of my brain to write stuff down. So it's like, sometimes I'll have to take breaks, which is really okay, because if you need breaks, you obviously should take them, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to focus better. So yeah. How was the state test for you?
Also, it was what I expected. It was like, I thought it was pretty easy, but there were some questions that I got like stumped on.
Yeah.
And my teacher my prompter gave each student 2 mints to help us like think better.
Yeah, I remember
and I hate mints, but I ate them anyway.
Yeah. I was in Lower Siwanoy. Where were you guys? I just want to know.
I was in Lower Siwanoy also.
Oh, what room?
104.
Oh, 105.
That's really
What room
funny.
are you in?
207.
207. That is probably...
Mr. Kaplan.
Upper Siwanoy. So yeah. What I was going to say was that my my 4th grade kaleidoscope teacher, she would give us like a whole bag of just like Starburst and candies before so that we can have them. And that was the first teacher that ever gave me candy during like a test ever. And she was like, "You didn't know that this like helps you focus?" I was like, "I had no idea."
Yeah, I had to go to the library to, finish my test. But the line was quite long. And so Miss Stella pulled a couple of people. She gave us Starburst. Shout out to you, Miss Stella.
Yeah, I feel like candy definitely, or anything like mints, stuff like that, definitely keeps you more concentrated and focused.
During my writing today, the little part that I had, I just like started giving up. Like, I don't mean like I left the whole thing blank, but like there were certain things that I kind of knew like I should have had, but I just like didn't do it.
That's okay. Well, our brains all get tired, and that's okay. I feel like
it is okay. I'm not gonna stop doing that.
Speaking of candy and food in general, does anybody have any like food quirks? I can start first. Everyone's gonna hate me for this. I pour the milk before my cereal. And everybody, like, I tell them that, and like even my best friend, she looks at me, she's like, "Are you kidding me?" It's so funny. My mom hates it.
That's like a debate for everyone, but I don't care. Like, the cereal's gonna get soggy anyway. Like, I don't.
Well, no, because my reasoning is that if you pour the milk first and then the cereal, it doesn't get as soggy.
Well, some people like
that's
point.
My theory.
Some
that's
people
my
the
theory.
point is to get it.
I
like,
kind of agree with that.
Like the point is sometimes like some people just want to get it soggy. Some of the cereals taste
soggy.
better like that.
I don't like it.
I just eat dry cereal.
Dry cereal is also good.
The only cereal I eat like on a regular basis is Cinnamon Toast Crunch dry.
I hate Cinnamon Toast.
What? It's so good.
Ugh.
What do you like?
I like Cocoa Krispies, and I like chocolate cereal.
Actually,
you don't like Cinnamon
Toast
Crunch?
chocolate cereal too.
Chocolate cereal is so good. I'm not a big fan of anything like over the top extravagant like that.
No.
So, do you guys have any like food quirks or stuff that people might think is weird?
Oh, definitely. I hate the frosting on cupcakes.
Nope, I love the frosting on cupcakes.
We are literally opposites today.
I hate the frosting on
It's too sweet. It makes it too sweet. It tastes better with just the cupcake.
Just the cake is way better.
Then it's like too dry. No, I would personally take the whole tub of frosting and eat it without the cupcake. Oh. I love frosting. It's so good.
I like it when
it's like straight up sugar.
I like it when
like it.
That's the point. I love sugar. Everyone loves sugar, but like it's too much at that point.
So good.
I don't need frosting.
I like it when there's just like a thin layer of frosting on the top. Then it tastes
my
good.
Friend,
I like it when it has none.
Yeah, my friend, she'll wipe it all off, and I'm like, "Why are you wiping it all off? Just give it to me." Because then she like puts it in the paper towel, and I'm like, "Well, now I can't have it. Just like take a knife, put it off, put it on my plate, and then I'll just eat it with a spoon."
How do you? That's like people who can like. I would do this. I do this sometimes, but when like cheese falls off your pizza, like people just eat the cheese. Like I'll do that sometimes, but
oh my god, I
do that.
I outgrew this. I did outgrow this, but I used to not eat the cheese on the pizza.
I can relate.
I would take it.
Same.
But the thing is, and then my mom was like, "Well, then just order like sauce on bread," and I'm like, "No," because I used to tell my family, if you take the cheese off, you know how then it's kind of like bumpy. Like
yes,
I used to
love
say
that.
Was the. I used to say that was the real cheese, and it wasn't. It was just like dough. It was just like dough. So I would take the cheese off and then just eat the pizza without the cheese. But now I outgrew it.
I
definitely eat your pizza with your cheese. That's why it's called pizza.
What?
I only did that sometimes.
Where do you get that from? Is pizza like cheese in French? It sounds like a French word.
Pizza.
La pizza. La pizza.
No, in French it's just pizza. It's like
what?
In French, that's how you say it. It's just pizza.
Do you speak French?
Yeah. Well, no, but I take French.
Maybe it's a Latin thing, but that makes no sense because pizza wouldn't have been invented. That makes sense. It's probably an Italian thing.
Yeah.
Why did I not think of that?
So, Theo, what's something that people might think is weird about your food likes?
Well, as I said before, I hate mint.
Mm-hmm.
That's not that bad.
Everyone in my ELA class, hates everything I like. I don't think I've ever had a nerd rope. Most candies I just hate. Most cakes I don't like unless they're chocolate.
Fair.
And I used to not like chocolate chip cookies until I met Caitlin.
Okay. First off, you don't really like candy. That's a crime in it of itself. Literally, crime. Right.
Depends on the candy, though.
Sour candy.
Depends on the sour candy.
These aren't really sour, but like Sour Patch Kids.
It's not bad, but it's not good. Actually, it's good. It's on the good side, but
you know what's good?
I don't
the
like
best. Well, it happened again. The best candy is Hershey Kisses. Some people won't count that as candy.
Those aren't the best candy, but they are good.
What do you think is the best?
For me, anything sour and gummy.
I call Hershey Kisses the best because a lot of people can eat them. Like, a lot of people like them, as opposed to my favorite, which, I don't know, maybe it's still Hershey Kisses. I don't really care, but, a lot of people will like Hershey Kisses, and so that's why I classify it.
Yeah. Well, chocolate is candy. I mean, it's like a sweet, and sweets are candies.
I consider chocolate candy, but I don't see why people sometimes don't
Mm-hmm.
consider chocolate candy.
It depends on the chocolate. If it's like
What?
if it's like chocolate cake, it's not candy.
Well, yeah, that's not candy.
Well, that's not chocolate.
That's a
like that's a
dessert.
type of chocolate.
That's
I mean,
a
no,
dessert.
that's not what I mean.
That's a dessert.
It's a type of cake.
Wait.
It's not a type of chocolate.
Yeah. It's kind of like saying, I don't know, like a cotton candy cake. Like, it's not cotton candy, but it's cotton candy
That's like saying
cake.
apple pie is apple. Well, I mean,
it is.
it has apple in it, but it's pie. It's pie, not apple.
Okay.
Yeah, but it has apple in it.
Yeah, so that doesn't mean it's apple. It's not one big apple.
Hershey Kisses, it's chocolate. It's not 100% chocolate.
Okay, now that's just going off base.
All right. How about you guys decide, is chocolate a candy, and is chocolate cake or other types of flavored cakes the flavor itself or just the flavored cake?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
I'm so confused. I got a little lost in your words there. No offense.
I got lost in my words also.
Okay, is chocolate a candy or not a candy?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Thank you for your input.
That should be
All right, so we just had a big debate. Does anyone have any other debates? Like, I know a big one, which I don't really care to talk about this right now, but like, oh, do it, yeah.
It's still about food. Do you ever get like the mozzarella string cheese and just bite into it? Because if you do, that's even more of a crime in not liking candy.
I'm confused what you mean.
What? Yeah.
Okay, so you know how like string cheese, like the mozzarella string cheese, you know how like you peel it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
kinda.
Yeah. Some people like bite it.
Ew.
Like they
It's
just
like biting a Kit Kat.
Yeah, like they just go like that. Like they just like
I'm confused.
like okay.
No, like biting a Kit Kat's fine. You bite the end.
No, a string cheese.
You have
Yeah, I know, but like,
no
I'm still lost.
with the Kit Kat thing. You're supposed to break the pieces apart and then eat them. You don't bite the whole bar.
Yeah, you don't bite the whole bar.
That's why there's a line in it.
Yeah, it's so that
like
you can break
it's a
it.
breaking line.
I know that, but
Okay, so string cheese. It's called string cheese so that when you like peel it apart, it's in a little string. You don't bite the whole like cheese log thing.
oh yeah, no, that's just weird.
Okay, good, because some people do that, and that's just like, it's called string cheese for a reason. I want my cheese to be strings.
I don't really get the debate like toilet paper over or under. I know that's a
I
little
don't
weird.
get it either.
I don't get it either. Like I just do whichever way it's like preset.
Yeah, or
over.
it's like, let's say it's like you run
The
out of
answer is
toilet paper.
over.
Like, let's say you like get it, and then like you run out of toilet paper, and then you go to get the toilet paper. I don't like register which way I put it on. I just like put it on.
Yeah,
I definitely register.
You do?
Yeah, like I'll be.
What? You'll turn
under.
it around just so it can go over?
Yeah, I'll.
What?
Like
What?
I'll be putting it under, and then
a
I'll
waste
wait.
of your
wait,
time.
that would mean it's not gonna be under. So then I change the whole thing.
What?
That's just like a waste of time. I literally just want my toilet paper.
Yeah, like
Back to
Why?
the debate thing. Have you guys gone on Neil.fun and done the debate thing?
On the what?
It
The
has,
what?
like,
Oh, for the what?
Oh,
A bunch of
Neil.fun. It's like
debates.
this like app that has like little mini websites in the website.
Yeah, like Marvel versus DC, triangle sandwich, or rectangle
And
sandwich.
you get to like
cool.
copy the logos. That's
Oh,
one
that's
of
really
the
cool.
things.
That's cool. And you just like debate?
I don't know. I've never done that.
Oh.
What's it like?
Like you pick one of the two options. One of them was Marvel versus DC.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah.
You like
Marvel.
And it showed how many percentage
Marvel.
of people chose each one.
Okay, and was Marvel on top?
Yes.
good.
Good.
DC is great and all, but I think Marvel is like better with
Way better.
storylines.
Love Marvel.
I mean,
I heart
that's
Marvel
that's
for
a lie.
life.
DC is really good with storylines, but I don't know. Just
Not like
personal
putting
preference.
them together.
Mm-hmm. All of the
That's-
Batmans are good. The Batman.
The Batmans.
Batmans, the Batmans.
The Batmans.
The Batmans.
I have another debate. What? How do you guys say things? Like, do you say,
Oh, like data versus data.
yeah.
Data.
Data.
I don't know which one I say.
Root,
Data.
root and
Data.
route.
Route.
I just, it's usually route, but like
Root.
if someone else is saying route, then I'll just copy them.
Same.
No, I
But
feel
usually
like route
it's
is
root.
weird. It's like, what's the route?
Like,
no,
where are you
it's the
getting?
route.
It
Where are
sounds
you
like
getting?
a vegetable. A
A
route.
route.
Where are you getting out from? It's
Yeah,
literally
root.
like
Actually, root is a
No, isn't it spelled R-O-U-T?
yeah.
So it
Well,
would be
no,
route.
it's R-O-U-T-E.
Oh. I was going to say, if it didn't have an E at the end,
Maybe it should be
would
like a
route.
rowdy. Rowdy. Cowboy.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
I have a question.
No, pecan.
What is a pecan/pecan? Like, I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Never, like, okay, so you remember that like the Girl Scout song from Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Like the
Oh, is it a flavor?
yeah.
Oh,
Isn't it a nut?
I thought it was.
Well, I mean,
Guys, there's
no,
Flavor.
Flavor. Woo!
Ooh.
It's
No,
literally
I
a
mean-
nut. It's
I mean-
not a flavor.
No,
it's a
I mean
nut.
I mean in the song we're talking about.
Oh.
It's like
Well,
pecan pie,
Yeah.
which is
Wait, if it's called a pecan and pecan pie, no one says pecan pie, so it's pecan.
Pecan pie.
You
Okay.
just ask Siri to say.
I feel like there's another obvious one that everyone talks about, but
Mhm.
it's not. Where? I mean,
Okay.
What is it?
I can't remember. That's
Oh,
why I'm
okay.
thinking like. Okay,
Okay. I think we've had enough arguments for today and
That's
enough
fair
debates. So that was the Late Bell. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I'm Hayden.
I'm Theo.
I'm Caitlin.
And come back for the next podcast.
Adios.
Bye.